minutes until we are getting the game back on. That is 2 minutes for skaters, for fans, for refs, for whoever is listening to me right now. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!
Got some pivot yoga occurring on the line. Skaters are only allowed to have their hips behind the pivots on the line, so you can see them trying to get out of the way. Pivots getting their hips as far forward as they can. Far backwards? I don't know, man. I do believe that's Princess Leia. Ooh, I can start recognizing their tattoos. Nope, I was wrong. That's Foxy.
They made their way out of the pack first. They are the lead jammer right now in the second half.
Eternal Glam Nation getting caught up on Bricker?
But with some fancy
Bulldozer.
work, Glam is able to make it out.
Okay, if Bulldozer is the same player I'm thinking of, she also plays for Greenville, and she is insanely good. She's just like the last person you ever want to meet on the track.
Good. Probably should have said this before, but if you are sitting super close to the black and white line, just know that you are in the splash zone. Yep. You can have a derby player slam into you, so be forewarned.
And you don't have a helmet on. Pixel Whip is scooching through on that outside line. Lizness Casual blocking that inside for 508, Princess Leia. And we've got a little bit of a split pack for River City. We've got Lizness Casual and Blaxican Ninja in the back. Versus Charlotte is playing with their whole pack of blockers all at the same time.
Yeah, we got Hell Hath No Fury, or Fury.
Running.
Blocking for Charlotte.
Little bit of a push there for Slaya from Coma Inducer. Very quick call off from Pixel Whip. 4 points for River City.
So I just want to remind everybody there is an award for biggest, loudest fan. You will get 2 comp tickets for an upcoming home game. So make some noise, jump around, do what you
some
gotta
jumping
do
jacks.
for some free tickets. Just like this guy, just like that guy.
Oh, that took me out. Tanya farting on the line with a jammer who is buried in there. That's PJ Public Enemy getting an assist from Bulldozer. You're good. Public Enemy getting right through that seam of Raven Darkhold and Sweets. And we've got a star pass to Smack Mamba. Smack, if you did not know, also plays for Team Indigenous Rising.
And we'll be announcing the second game.
We'll be announcing the second game
with someone from Indigenous Rising.
True, and then they're both going to the World Cup in like a month. Wow, these jammers are grinding. You can see Smack really trying to move side to side and open up that pack versus Public Enemy is really pushing forward and challenging those blockers' strength. Tanya farting up there in the front, catching Public Enemy. They don't just jam, they also block. Bulldoze her, moving to the front to try to get Public Enemy out. Man, that was a hard-fought jam.
Yeah. Every point counts, turns out. So, just reminding everybody of our sponsors tonight. We've got the Haunts of Richmond, the sponsor of this year's Pose Punishers, locally owned and operated, celebrating 20 years as Richmond's haunted history professionals, doing public tours, private tours, and special events year-round. Tickets and information are available at hauntsofrichmond.com. You can also check out Haunts of Richmond on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all those socials that we do not really want to be on, but society makes us.
We've got a power start here with Hell Earnhardt already completing her initial, getting hit out to the outside there by Little Small Maid. And squeaking back on in. Some offense there in the front from Nat Maybe. Really just offense from everybody.
And
everybody
star
hitting
pass
everybody.
over to Ninja coming around the track.
Hell Earnhardt almost clear. Getting caught up on Smack Mamba. A great showing from both teams. This is one of those games where you're just never safe as a blocker.
That's right.
They will hit you anytime, anywhere, whenever they want to. The jammers can be half a track away and they're just going to lay you out.
Our B team is getting ready, skipping behind the announcers today. I have never seen something like this before, but I am enjoying watching it.
Occasionally, they also do like mosh pit dances and they'll skank as well. Oh, Raven Darkhold there with a hit to the outside, catching Foxy. Foxy being forced to recycle there behind Smack Mamba and Sweets. A penalty assessed to Raven Darkhold. Fighting there in the front. Beautiful offense there from Bulldoze her. And T is out as your lead jammer. But Foxy is just behind. It's a race. Ooh. That was a 2-2 jam. Great work by both jammers, really hustling to get their points. I think it is
We've got Princess Leia versus Eternal Glam Nation, and Leia is going to make it out of the pack first.
You know, one thing I've noticed about Slaya, really great lateral movement, cutting all the way from the outside to the track to the inside in like a blink of an eye.
I didn't even see them stop.
Yeah, truly. But this River City pack in the front is really holding it down. Slaya trying to take a t-shirt whip off of 315. Oh no, where's my roster? There it is. 315 being coma inducer. You can see this River City pack backing in to really squish up onto the Charlotte pack. Bulldozer there in the front trying to play a little offense for her jammer. And a back block on somebody. Back block on the jammer, Public Enemy #1. This is a power jam for River City. This is a great opportunity to pick up some points.
Folks. Got some offense.
Woo. Good thing I know that Pixel Whip is impact resistant.
And here goes Pixel making their way past the last blocker.
You can see Bulldozer going for that hit, but deciding at the last second not to risk the penalty.
And it seems like the jammer from Charlotte's going to make their way past the pack.
Pixel Whip there in the front, getting drawn back by Team Charlotte. Only 2 blockers there for Team Charlotte. Now only 1 blocker holding Pixel Whip back. Out of play in the front. PJ is out. Again, I'm aware that Pixel Whip is tough. But let's be clear, this is a tough pack. This is a tough game for both sets of jammers. These blockers do not play around. Hey, Jags.
What?
Have you ever been to RVA Pro Wrestling?
Never.
Dude, it is the most Richmond thing I have ever experienced. So if you've never been, I describe it as it's a experience that the audience builds for themselves.
Okay,
a very fun
immersive.
collective experience.
It's giving immersive.
It's immersive. It's Richmond. They do really great charity work as well.
Oh, tell
if
me
you
more.
want to have like a rip-roaring good time, come out to RVA Pro Wrestling on June 13th at the park.
Bunch of our skaters will attend these events, so you may see a familiar face or two in the audience.
Yeah, the overlap of people who like roller derby and people who like wrestling is just a circle.
Not surprising.
No, it's the same group. Oh, Tanya farting there, hopping around 315 coma inducer. And Hell Earnhardt just scooching right there on the outside.
I will say also that RVA Pro Wrestling is here today as one of our vendors, so go check them out as well.
Shout out RVA Pro Wrestling. We love them. Yeah, they opened with a death metal band and then had Nutsy and Natasha from the Flying Squirrels bring out their championship belts.
Don't even get me started on Nutsy and Natasha.
This is the pinnacle experience.
Girl heroes.
Most Richmond thing I've ever done. But it's great. It's just a bunch of very athletic theater nerds, which could also be said for roller derby.
We've got T versus Foxy. Foxy making quick moves around the pack.
River City trying to get a body on Foxy, but running into Bulldozer instead.
T still fighting her way through.
Bulldozer able to push T out on the outside. T being forced to recycle behind the Charlotte pack. Foxy trying to...
And T is going to make it through.
Foxy trying to scooch around Smack, but Smack forced her out. That's a power jam for River City while Foxy takes a sit for a track cut. And man, this Charlotte pack is running. They said, oh, you want to come play O on me? Good luck. Beautiful hit there in the front from Raven Darkhold on 129, whose name I could never remember, but she is rock solid. Wow, it feels like that penalty took absolutely no time at all. That's what happens when your players really hustle to the box. And this is going to be a 2-minute jam, folks, because Foxy was lead before heading into the box. Tegan held on that inside or outside line, but able to scooch around and stay in. Foxy caught up there in the front on Country Jam and Sweets. Again, two people I would like to not meet on the track. No.
No way. Just to give a shout out to our other sponsor tonight, we've got After Hours Landscape. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by After Hours Excavation and Landscape, digging deep and finishing strong, even after the sun goes down. Whether it's excavation, grading, or landscape design, they've got your outdoor projects covered. Thanks for sponsoring our Hollywood Undertakers.
Do you need to dig up a body or a rose bush? Either way, call After Hours Landscaping.
Yeah. I was just thinking that you gotta dig deep in roller derby.
Gotta have a lot of grit. Oh, and Glam pulling off what we call a bean dip. A little squeak out there on the outside. Princess Slayer dodging a hit from Nat maybe. And that's why we call it the splash zone, folks.
I actually saw 2 feet in the air at one point.
Everybody cool in the splash zone? Yeah, we're looking good.
We don't offer health insurance, unfortunately, and neither does this country, apparently, so...
Listen, man, we wear mouth guards. You don't. I like how I said we wear mouth guards as if you and I do, Jags.
You actually wear mouth guards sometimes.
While I announce?
No, well...
Just like in life.
Sometimes when I see the mouth guards, I think that they're like some kind of braces.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why does everybody on the track have braces? It seems like we're at a timeout point, which is a great time for me to remind you about RCRD's raffle, which is going on. They are giving away $100 every day in June. Raffle tickets are just what? $10? Just $10. If you buy yours from a skater or during an event in May, every ticket gets multiple chances to win, not just one.
Yep, you get re-entered. When your ticket gets pulled, it goes back in the pot.
Yes, you can win more than once. You can win multiple Benjamins, I believe.
Yeah.
Hundreds.
You can tell neither of us are rich because neither of us know what's on a $100 bill. But yeah, you could win a couple $100 if you're interested in winning. Yeah, just a cool couple $100, cool Benjamins. Go over to the merch table.
Just for 2 Franklins? Is that who's on a 5? No. Lincoln.
No.
I don't know.
Adams?
I don't know. 2 5s. Two
Hamilton.
$5.
Is it Hamilton? I think it's Hamilton. It's Adams.
PJ is our lead jammer today.
That's
for
Public
this jam.
Enemy #1 with the speed. And a penalty called on Rock Solid. Pixel Whip approaching the pack. And Public Enemy saying, no, thank you. 8-point jam for Public Enemy. I do still think Sleia's 19-point jam earlier was our highest scoring jam so far.
How many points?
19?
19, 1-9.
1-9.
Can anyone beat it? We'll
Let's
find
find
out
out.
in the next 14 minutes and 24 seconds.
You know, we could be the kind of announcers who take notes, but nah,
I can't read.
it's a lot of work. Hell Earnhardt there fighting, getting
And Fart's going to make it out of the pack first and be our lead jammer.
some offense attempted there from the Charlotte skater in the blue helmet, trying to throw on Blacksika Ninja. Ninja heading to the pack, or heading to the box. That was 2-8. Hell Hath No Fury trying to throw some offense. It's so hard calling out these fantastic Charlotte blockers because there's so many of them.
So many.
So many people I would like to not meet in a dark alley.
So many. I only have 2 eyes, it turns out. I cannot see.
And can't read, as we've
And
established.
I also can't read.
And can't do math.
There are numbers on the jersey, and I've already said I can't do math.
Oh, wow. Look at that speed there in the front from Foxy. T, though, also with her own speed, some very fast side-to-side footwork, trying to get around Bulldozer and Rock Solid. Again, Bulldozer and Rock Solid, a combination of people I would like to not meet on the track. Penalty assessed to Rock Solid. T is out on her initial. Box is clear for River City. We have 2 River City blockers returning to the track. It's a foot race, y'all. They're running it. Genuinely, I think one of my favorite parts about roller derby might be how kind the players are to each other.
Mm,
You know, you've got some butt heads,
offering a helping hand.
but in general, it's just friends being friends.
That's
it's
right.
butt wars with your friends.
At the end of the day, I think that derby players want to be hit and hit hard. And I think that's all what derby's about.
Really putting the M.
But then also a high five at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And some camaraderie. And speaking of camaraderie, we do have our after party at Don't Look Back today.
Yep. Kick each other's butts, buy each other a beer. That's roller derby.
That's right.
Eternal Glam Nation is your lead jammer. Princess Leia fighting, getting caught up on Lizness Casual. Beautiful offense there from Rock Solid. Eternal Glam Nation choosing to call it off from the ground rather than let Saleya come in and score more points. Your score is 165-50. It's been at about a 100-point lead for at least this whole half.
For sure.
Both teams pretty equal on their point scoring.
Even though Charlotte is winning, RCRD is going to make them work for every point that they get. You do not see the blockers or the jammers giving up here.
I'm sure you've heard us shouting out and hyping up these players tonight. If you're also like, dang, that player is strong, they're cool as hell, go ahead and vote in our fan favorite award. We've got people, I'm trying to spot Winnie, I don't see her. We've got people, there she is, she's jumping over there. We've got people with QR codes where you can vote for who you think played the best tonight.
You know what else you could do?
What,
you
Jax?
can actually save money by giving us money.
Yeah.
Which is, if you're planning, and you should be, to come to our Pride-themed game versus Nashville on June 14th, which I'm hoping to see every single one of you there, you can use the code PRIDE and scan one of these QR codes. We got one at our table. We got one at the merch table. I'm pretty sure we got one at the ticket table. And you will get money off your ticket.
Yeah, and you only have to pay $10 instead of $14 for a doubleheader match.
Pretty good.
It'll be a good gay time.
In this economy, I'd say every dollar counts.
You know, I'd say yeehaw to that one. Timeout is complete. Game is on.
Quick shout out to our Pull Get Up podcast, Torchy's Tacos, and Sacred Roller Skate Supply.
Whoa, big hits there in the front from Bulldozer trying to break up the pack for Public Enemy. Meanwhile, there's just the 3 blockers in the back trying to hold Pixel Whip. And this is the point where both packs get kind of squished up on each other and have to make a decision. Are we going to run or are we going to squish?
Run or squish.
Run or squish. That's Derby.
The 2 genders.
Oh, Public Enemy with the beautiful footwork there on the outside line. Fun fact, that outside corner is about 2 feet wider than other parts of the track, so there's a little bit more space there for the jammers. Pixel Whip coming up against my favorite duo of the night, Bulldozer and Rock Solid, and getting dragged back by Nerd Fighter. Did you forget to be awesome? Nerd Fighter didn't.
Something that I find so impressive is that these skaters have to know how to skate backwards.
Truly.
It's most of the game, especially for the blockers, is skating backwards.
That's what everybody asks me as a coach. When they find out I'm a coach, they're like, can you skate backwards? Yeah.
Yes.
I can.
I can barely even skate forward,
Yeah.
let alone stand on skate.
Look, it's Winnie. Vote for your fan favorite. Dude, look how cute the fan favorite awards are, too. Somebody should win this. It's adorable. Thank you for looking. I love you. There's one for Harvest. Yeah.
How are we going to do this one?
We can pick either. Yeah. Ooh, Tanya Farding trying to ride up that inside line.
But we have Foxy making their way out.
Beautiful hit there from Rock Solid in the front, getting Foxy out. And again, Rock Solid hanging out in the front there. Everybody's nightmare. Well, except Foxy's. Not Foxy's nightmare. I think they're chanting fart. Probably not chanting Foxy, although Foxy's having a great game. Tanya Farding putting on the speed, putting on the footwork. But Nerd Fighter again with the hit to the line. Nerd Fighter steaming up there in the back with 0-4 painfully.
We got about 8 minutes left in this half with Charlotte up 177 and RCRD at 50.
Foxy Thunderclap resisting a hit there from Blaxican Ninja. Scooch around Looseness Casual, and she's out for another scoring pass. And again, if you thought this looked easy, it is not, I promise.
They're so good they make it look easy.
I do believe Ninja has the star. And a hit down from... Why do I always forget her name? Bulldozer.
3, Hell Earnhardt?
Bulldozer almost jumping off of her feet to try to have enough momentum to hit Ninja.
Uh-huh.
6 minutes left. Your score is 185 to 50. I'm announcing it like I'm announcing player numbers. Some beautiful offense there from 315. Multiplayer assessed to Lights Out. And T is out for lead jam. Slaya right on her tail. Love the energy in the crowd.
Yeah. With about 5 minutes left, I want to hear you guys make some noise for Roller Derby.
Wow, we were making so much noise I didn't hear the whistle. I was like, why is she skating off the track?
I'd say we have about much time for like 2 or 3 more jams.
Yeah, it depends on how fast they want to run them.
Depends on how fast people will do it. Yep.
River City choosing to take the back line rather than the front. Which again, you do risk getting stuck on somebody. Glam fighting in the front and getting out past Bulldozer. PJ right on her tail, though. This is why every endurance workout is laps. Nat Maybe and Little Soulmate there working together in the back to hold PJ. As Glam picks up 2 points and PJ picks up 1.
Looks like we've got a timeout right now. And that's right, you can still vote for your fan favorite tonight. I know you've been asking me constantly during this game if you could still do it. You can.
Oh, I'm so glad you answered my question, Jags.
Also, just to remind everybody, you get to save some money on tickets for our Pride themed game versus Nashville on June 14th. Pride Month, in case you forgot. Please scan the QR code at one of the many tables in this building.
Literally just ask any River City person
Anybody
ever.
will point you in the right direction. Use the code PRIDE, PRIDE.
For $4 off. It's like 30%. I don't know. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's great.
And you get to come be gay. Like, rad.
Yeah, wear something fun. I don't know.
And Batty said, woo! Really got to admire the energy of these players on the track tonight. This is a hard game. They have been moving and grooving for almost an hour now. And they look fresh as daisies. Oh, getting stuck there on Raven Darkhold is Foxy Thunderclap. Foxy looking for a t-shirt whip off of Coma Inducer.
Foxy's going to make it out.
Lights Out to the box. Only 3. Ooh, and Hell Hath No Fury to the box. Only 2 Charlotte blockers on the track. Gentle reminder, the splash zone is called a splash zone for a reason.
It's kind of like a slip and slide, too. So
Truly.
It's like a slip and slide splash.
Oh, and we've got Foxy Thunderclap heading to the box for a penalty. Power Jam, River City. It's going to be a 2-minute jam, folks. Remember how I just said they look fresh as daisies?
That's right.
I hope they're feeling it.
So right now, the jammer from Charlotte is in the box, which means this is a power jam for River City. Even though Pixel is not the lead jammer, they are going to have to keep going out the 2 minutes until the jam is over.
You can see Pixel Whip bobbing around, Lights Out there on the outside. Can't confirm. Pixel Whip is hard to keep track of. Already a 12-point jam for Pixel Whip.
And they're going to pick up a few more points, but nope, they got to go back.
Yep. Foxy Thunderclap looking for some offense, and I do believe receiving it.
And if you're confused, why isn't anyone doing that funny little dance? It's because they have to keep skating.
Have to. For another 16 seconds. And these blockers are running away. Big hit there from Smack Mamba, taking Foxy down. Just a quick reminder, when somebody falls, it is not necessarily a penalty. Beautiful work there by both jammers, both packs. That was really incredible movement. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even know for what speaking. 17-point jam there from Pixel. I do believe we have T on the line. And is that Jin or Slayer? That is Slayer out for lead. But T just behind her, outrunning Bulldozer. Slayer able to pick up 2 points there. Getting pretty close to 200.
If you want to commemorate your time at this game today, you can also head over to our photo booth.
We should go take a photo after
We
this.
should go take a photo
That's
after
so cute.
this.
You walk away with the photo in hand for the record.
Someone is over by the photo booth raising a huge sign that says photo booth. You can head over there after this game and get your photo taken.
It's very cute. They have props. They let you pick which photo you want to print out.
And maybe you can take a photo with a skater. I don't know.
Take a photo with your announcers.
Take a photo with your announcers.
We've got our pivot here for River City, or not River City, for Charlotte, just kind of stuck up in the River City pack.
Raven is holding them back, as well as, is that Sweets?
That is Sweets with Raven, yeah. And Public Enemy fighting through them. And Eternal Glam Nation try to get around Hell Hath No Fury, but it turns out Hell Hath No Fury, but Fury does.
We've got 48 seconds left in this half.
Public Enemy pushed out there by Raven Darkhold in the back. Eternal Glam Nation fighting around, lights out. And Glam is out. Woo! Pretty big hit there from 315, Coma Inducer. Coma's had a great game tonight. PJ getting drawn back there by the River City pack. Bouncing off of Smack and then getting drawn back by Sweets. Glam trying to capitalize on pushing these Charlotte blockers up onto the River City blockers. Hell Hath No Fury with the hit out to the inside.
And that's our game. We have our unofficial score of 201 Charlotte versus 273 RCRD. Get on up to the rink and give your skaters a high five. We are also going to be announcing our MVP jammer and blockers from each team. So somebody from each team, please come up and tell us who the MVP jammers and blockers are.
Yeah, I'd love to know.
So that we can celebrate them.
I'm so glad that we don't have to pick MVPs again.
Me too.
Because this would be such a hard game to pick MVPs for.
But we do have to pick biggest / loudest fan, is that right?
Do we?
And we want to celebrate our first game fan favorite player, Ninja.
Ninja, they love you in these stands.
I also love Ninja, and Ninja will be receiving this beautiful star tonight as our first fan favorite player.
Oh.
So sometimes getting your announcer a drink gets you something, which means that our biggest, loudest fan tonight is Michael Oppenheimer.
Hey! Thank you for supporting River City. You get 2 free tickets to the Pride match.
Hope to see you next time.
Don't worry, guys. There's still a biggest, loudest fan that you can win for the second game and also win 2 free tickets. Be like the skaters on the track. Don't let your energy drop.
We are still waiting for our MVP jammers and blockers. Once the team finish their photo, please come over to the booth so that we can announce it and so that I can go to the bathroom.
And I can warm up and gear up. Look at them all shiny and cheerful.
And we do have another game coming up for our B team, so please stick around and hang out and cheer as loud as you possibly can. Iggy, our announcer here tonight, will be playing in the second game.
Hopefully not against that many of the Team Charlotte people. We'll see.
Hello, hello, hello. People from both RCRD and Charlotte, please come over to the announcer booth and tell us the MVP jammer and blocker.
Give me your MVPs.
Get my stuff. All right. Oh, perfect. I was like, I need to get away from y'all. Once again, I am begging for you to tell me who the MVP jammer and blockers are from each team. Yeah, we've got that already. We announced it. And if your name is Ninja, you do have a star for being the favorite of everybody here. So come over. You got voted Sam's favorite player. Yeah. Do you know who the MVP jammer and blocker? Yes, it's Ninja, I have a question. Okay. Do you want to be since we have blacks and Ninja when you're like being or
So it's fine. I don't really care.
Okay.
I usually just say ninja sometimes because when I add black chicken, I get called like black chicken or black chicken.
Okay, cool.
So if you know how to say black chicken, then yeah, I'm fine with black chicken.
Okay. Just wanted to ask.
All right, our MVPs for game one. Team Charlotte has voted, and their MVP jammer for River City is number 7-2, Pixel Whip.
Pixel, get on over here.
And their MVP blocker is number 178, Raven Darkhold.
Raven.
River City has spoken. Their MVPs are number 129, Rock Solid. And their MVP jammer that they voted for on Team Charlotte is number 09, Foxy Thunderclap. So, Foxy, Rocky, Pixel, Raven, come here. All right. Paging Raven Darkhold. Paging Raven Darkhold to the announcer table.
If your name is Raven, please make your way over to the announcer table. Raven, 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 please come to the announcer table. Raven, if you're out there, if you can hear me, please come on over to the announcer table. Thank you.